Oftentimes we want to receive, we want to have, we want to get love, we want to feel loved, and sometimes we have to flip it. An example of that is you're with a bad group of friends and you don't like them anymore, and you're kind of afraid of leaving them because you're pussy. No, but really, it's more so technically speaking, you're just afraid of the fact that like, oh my goodness. I mean, like, think about caveman times. If you leave the village, you're cooked, nigga. You're dead. Like what? You're done. Anyways, so it's the same thing with friends and whatnot. So you're just really unstable or whatever, and maybe you end up leaving them, and then you're just alone, and you're just like lonely. You're lonely. So another way of doing that is not feeling like you have to cut them off, because like maybe you feel like this example is taking a minute, but maybe you feel like, wow, I really need to release and let go of them. I really need to forget them because they're not any good for me. And what you need to really start doing is start asking yourself, who do you want to become friends with? Maybe ask ChatGPT. I don't know. Like I do know. I do know. Ask ChatGPT and be like, okay, well, what I want friends that do X, Y, and Z, and then it'll probably tell you, hey, um, in an esoteric form or in a LOA or in terms of manifestation or woo 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 or XYZ, you need to freaking embody it and be that type of person. Be the person you would want to be friends with. And what that does is it allows you to actually love yourself or like yourself and be in your alone time and learn about yourself. And it also allows you to run into people that are just like that. And what that'll do is you won't even have to cut those friends off. You'll just be so busy with with your real friends, being honest. And then it'll be like, oh well, I can't hang out, I'm busy. And it's like, what can you do? What can they do? And I feel like that's just a way better way in terms of releasing something. So take that whole example that I just said, that I just threw out there. It was a we did a whole, a whole, but we're here. We're here. Now we're here. So instead of trying to like do the direct cutting, take a smoother route. Take a more fun route. That's all I'm advocating here. And you'll get both of them at the same time. So what I'm saying is stop trying to if you're not feeling loved, or if you're not feeling abundant, or if you're not feeling rich, or whatever the fuck it is, whatever, like I don't know. If you're not feeling that, then stop trying to receive and start trying to give. Give what you want to feel. And when you give that, feel that. Like when you give something when you give something to someone, feel that. Feel like, oh, there's love in this gift. There's love in me picking you up. It can be small. There's love in me hanging out with you, whatever. And you will start to notice that that same love comes back to bite you in the butt in a lovingly way. Maybe hug your butt. It's more friendly. So yeah. And do that with everything and anything. Like that's how I view it. Like it doesn't have to just be love. It can be so many other things. It can be abundance. It can be joy. It can be fulfillment. A lot of people want fulfillment in their working space and things of that nature. And or maybe they want to get paid more, right? People want to get paid more. You want to get paid more at your job, right? So why not? Or you want to, yeah, you want to get paid more at your job. Let's stay with that. You want to get paid more at your job. Why not just do more things that you enjoy at your job? Why not figure out, like, literally write down the list and just be like, I like doing this at my job. I like doing X, Y at my job. I like doing this at my job. And figure out better ways to do those things and help people in doing those things. Teach others. And management will probably be like, oh my God, he's teaching us how to do these things in a more efficient way. We should, right? And if they don't, go to another job. I don't know. Like why are you looking at me for answers? But really, really, truly, duly, another job will probably want you the second you start looking at it from that lens. I said lens. But anyways, from that perspective, somebody will probably be interested in hiring you and you'll have a better job, you'll make more money. But the real question is, the real pointer, the real stickler, and this is another example of the receiving and giving whole shtick that I got going on. Instead of feeling like, oh my God, I don't have enough money for my whoop de woo, or oh my God, I'm broke, or oh my God, every time I get my money, I spend my money, and then I get my money, and then I spend my money, and then I spend my money to get my money, to get my money to spend my money. Start enjoying those things. Start feeling good about spending your money because it's just a tool. Feel good about using the chainsaw, and maybe you won't cut your limb. Just maybe. Feel good about hitting the hammer, and maybe even if you hit your thumb, you'll just suck it like a baby and you'll feel better. And you won't think about, like, oh, I'm scared to hit the nail. You'll be like, oh, it's a tool. I gotta hit this nail. I gotta do it regardless. It doesn't matter. And then maybe, just maybe, you'll love it. You'll like it. You'll be like, man, hitting the hammer is fun. And just maybe, and these aren't maybes, these are guarantees, definitely, actually, yeah, I'll change that. And definitely, you'll enjoy it so much that you get great at it. And then they'll have a nickname for you called Hammerhead. I don't know where I'm going with that. You'll get, my point is, if you start looking at it in a better way and in a more joyful way, then you'll get better at managing it. You'll enjoy it. You'll make more of it. And you won't have that problem. And then, because you like spending money, like genuinely like it, no regrets, no nothing, like it was a good event, it was a good investment, you say that every single time, then the way you've been making money will be like, oh my God, maybe I should, maybe I should feel that way about making money. So then the way you make money will feel good. And it'll shed light on how you can feel better making money. And then it'll be like a whole circle, like, oh, I feel good making money, so now I feel good spending money. I feel good spending money, so I'll feel good making money. I feel good making money, so I feel good spending money. Ooh, it's a whole circle. I'm not gonna say that, but you get the point. I think you understand it. And that's all I'm saying, is look at it from another lens and then feel good. Like add the feel good to that other lens once you start doing that. Like, yeah, I said it. Like, what? There's nothing more to say. When you do the thing, swap it with the opposite and feel good with the opposite. And just get so honed in with that you lose yourself. Or you don't lose yourself, you lose your desire for that other thing, and you realize there's so much fruit on the other side. You realize that's where your true, not just your true desire, but your true, like, fulfillment is actually. When you go to the other side, you realize where your true fulfillment is.